Hello ladies and genitals, Four Eyes in here coming at you, coming through, and I just got into Masters Division solo, so I just wanted to give you some tips if you are thinking about grinding League play to get into Masters Division. For context, it took me from the release of League play up until now, so it took about a month for me to get into Masters solo. Now I am just a above average player, not a pro player or a pro tier player who plays about 1 to 2 hours a day. Like I said, I didn't play one match of League play with a party, it was all solo. So starting off with my tips is you need to be able to handle toxicity and flame. Let's just say if you think that Call of Duty is filled with sunshines and rainbows, you are playing the wrong game. You will need to toughen up. When you are losing or doing bad, people are going to torch you, telling you are cheeks and other crazy stuff, and you will need to be able to handle it. It's what happens in a competitive setting. Everyone wants to win, and mistakes are the difference between winning and losing. When you win, it's all good and amazing with the team, but when you lose, you will experience toxicity among teammates. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen, so don't beat yourself up too much when it does. My next tip is communicate. Now, to be hypocritical, I didn't communicate once in my League play matches. I would get people on the mic being like, bro, Horizon, I need you to call out my guy, and I would just ping. Pinging is definitely not as effective as verbal callouts, but communication is still very important. What it does is it gives information to you and your other teammates. The more info you gather increases the team's chances to win. What I recommend is watch some CDL scrimmages and matches to understand callouts, like if someone on your team is screaming 2 plat, or on plat, you don't want to be thinking like, what does that mean? Does he mean platinum camo from Modern Warfare? You should know that that's the call out when you're on the map Garrison. Or if someone calls out money, you're not thinking about, wow, I wish I could win the lottery, or Money Trees by Kendrick Lamar. You will be thinking about the money room right across the jacuzzi from Raid. The more League play matches you play or watch, the more you will get used to the lingo of the Call of Duty pro scene. It's like if you were watching basketball and you were like, wow, that guy is really good at dribbling the basketball. Hardcore fans will know you're a newbie or a casual because you don't know the lingo. If you had experience in basketball, you'd be like, man, that guy has nice handles. I know a lot of people don't usually communicate. I didn't, but without comms, it makes the whole process a lot harder. I think I would have made it to Masters way quicker if I just communicated. I think the party system or Discord ruined game chat, and what I mean by that is people are in party chat instead of game chat. If you don't like communicating and you just like playing, it's entirely possible since I did it, so don't feel too bad if you're like, man, I don't want to communicate either. My third tip is to play at night. Usually when you play at night, that is when the biggest sweats, tryhards, or good players play. They are usually coming off of work and they need to blow off some steam, so they just start sweating on some Call of Duty. If you want easier lobbies in public matches, I would definitely play in the morning. The morning for some reason has a lot more casual players, even with the thick skill-based matchmaking system, but when you're playing solo in League play, you don't want casual players. That's why you want to play at night. When you play at night, your team will usually be better since the people playing at night are usually more skilled. Whenever I played League play in the morning, we would lose because if you're playing League play solo, you are most likely going against people in a party who have really good communication and coordination. So you want players who are good enough where you guys don't even have to verbally communicate. You all know what you are doing and what you are supposed to do, so definitely play League play at night. You will get more experienced players. But no, like everything in life, some games are just unwinnable. My fourth tip is League play is more of a mental game than it is a mechanical one. If you think you can just run around and ego challenge everyone, then you're either a pro or the best player in the world. Most matches are more about holding angles and having better positioning. It's not about slide canceling or snaking. Yes, learn those mechanics, get good, and have insane aim, but when you master the mental side where you know, I need to flank the enemy, or the enemy is going to be right here, this is what they are trying to do, that's what usually wins the match, not aimlessly trying to slay out. That's fine for a public match, but we're here to win. I need you to jump on objectives and be willing to die for the hill. Push out spawn, slay out when you need to. Make plays that win the game. League play is not the place to play for stats. If you really want to have great mechanical skill, practice in a custom match. while killing bots. That is the most effective way. Then try it out in some pubs, and when it becomes natural and you know when to do each action, take it into League play. Finally, for my last tip is to just remain positive. If you lose or if you get ranked or placed in competitor, don't feel bad. When I first got placed, I was placed in expert and then I ranked up to elite division, and I was stuck in elite division for like 2 weeks, and I was so confused because I was playing with master division players and I was doing better than them. So rank doesn't mean everything. I have seen trash master players and godly ones. If you lose a lot, learn how to take a break. The most important part is to have fun, but to also just be better. Not better than your opponent, but better than yourself. If you can see improvement, that is what is important. There are games where your team isn't very good or you guys just don't click. You guys have bad comms, bad coordination. It happens, especially when you are playing solo. I think my highest win streak playing solo is like 3. You will have games where you will get carried and where you will be doing the carrying, so be prepared. League play is a very humbling experience because you could think you're the best player in the world, but you will run into some godly players and some well coordinated teams. That is pretty much it for my tips on League play. I could have given you guys more, but I think these are the most important. Was it worth it trying to get masters in League play? For me, no. It was all about the challenge. I wanted to see if I could get masters or if I was even deserving to be in masters. To be honest, I thought I was going to be placed in the elite division forever, but I made it to masters somehow. You don't really get anything except for a rank, so that's why I say it isn't worth it. Will I continue to play League play? Most likely not, but maybe here and there I will, because I already achieved my goal of getting Masters Division, so now I gotta go get that DM Ultra. Comment below any tips you guys have for people trying to get Masters, and tell me what rank you are in the comment section below. Other than that, namaste my friends, and I will talk to you all next time.
We've lost the hard point. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy care package above. Capitalists will remember this.
Good game.
And so
Yeah.
it begins. The ultimate fall.